Over 400 million people have searched for ASMR content online, and most of them cannot explain why it works. They just know that something about a soft voice, a gentle tapping, or the sound of pages turning sends a wave of calm flooding through their entire body. That is not a placebo. That is not imagination. That is your brain doing something genuinely extraordinary, and science has only recently begun to understand what is actually happening inside your skull when those tingles hit. In the next 10 minutes, you are going to discover exactly what ASMR is at a neurological level, why certain sounds and sensations trigger it in some people but not others, and what researchers have uncovered about its real effects on stress, sleep, and even pain. There is one finding buried in the neuroscience that completely reframes what ASMR actually is. Most people think it is just a relaxation trick. The evidence suggests it is something far older and far more powerful than that. Stay with this. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. The name itself was coined in 2010 by a woman named Jennifer Allen, who wanted a clinical-sounding term to describe something she had experienced her entire life but had no language for. Before that moment, people described the sensation in scattered online forums using phrases like brain tingles, brain massage, or head orgasm. Allen's rebranding gave the community legitimacy and gave researchers something to actually study. But the experience itself is ancient. Long before YouTube existed, people reported feeling a distinctive tingling sensation that started at the scalp and moved down the neck and spine in response to soft voices, careful attention, or quiet, repetitive sounds. Bob Ross, the painter with the Gentle television show, became a cultural touchstone precisely because millions of viewers experienced this response watching him paint clouds and happy little trees. They did not have a name for what they felt. They just kept coming back. The modern ASMR movement exploded around 2012 when creators began intentionally producing content designed to trigger the response. Today there are over 13 million ASMR videos on YouTube alone. The most popular creators have audiences in the tens of millions. And the content ranges from whispering and tapping to roleplay scenarios, crinkling sounds, hair brushing simulations, and slow, meticulous tasks performed up close. The variety is enormous, but the neurological target is always the same. So what exactly is happening in the brain? Research from the University of Sheffield, published in 2018, was among the first to rigorously confirm that ASMR is a real and measurable physiological phenomenon. Participants who identified as ASMR sensitive showed significantly reduced heart rates while watching ASMR videos compared to non-sensitive participants. They also showed increased skin conductance, which is a measure of emotional arousal. In other words, their bodies were simultaneously calm and engaged. That combination is unusual. It is the same state associated with deep meditation. Brain imaging studies have added another layer. Researchers found that ASMR activates regions associated with reward processing, social bonding, and emotional regulation. Specifically, the nucleus accumbens, the same area that lights up during music, food, and physical touch, becomes active during ASMR experiences. This is significant because it means the brain is treating these sounds and sensations as genuinely rewarding, not just tolerable background noise. But here is what nobody talks about. The neurochemistry of ASMR appears to overlap heavily with the neurochemistry of grooming behavior in social animals. When primates groom each other, the brain releases a cocktail of oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. These chemicals reduce cortisol, lower heart rate, and produce a profound sense of safety and connection. Researchers now believe ASMR may be triggering this same ancient social bonding circuit, just through simulated cues rather than actual physical touch. This theory is called the social grooming hypothesis, and it reframes everything about why ASMR feels the way it does. When an ASMR creator whispers close to a microphone, pays careful and focused attention to you, or performs slow and deliberate tasks in your presence, your nervous system reads those signals as indicators of close social proximity and safety. You are not consciously deciding to feel calm. Your brain is running a program millions of years old that says this person is close, this person is attentive, this person means you no harm. Relax. This explains why certain ASMR triggers are nearly universal. Soft voices, gentle touch sounds, close personal attention, and slow deliberate movements all mimic the sensory profile of being cared for by someone you trust. It also explains why not everyone experiences ASMR. Roughly 30 to 40% of the population reports the distinctive tingling sensation. The rest may have the same underlying circuitry but a higher threshold for activation, or the response may have been suppressed by stress, trauma, or simply lack of exposure. Personality research adds another dimension. Studies have found that ASMR-sensitive individuals tend to score higher on openness to experience, one of the 5 major personality traits. They also tend to have stronger absorption tendencies, meaning they become deeply immersed in sensory and imaginative experiences. This is the same trait that predicts hypnotic susceptibility and vivid dreaming. ASMR may not just be a quirk. It may be a marker of a particular kind of deeply receptive nervous system. The effects on mental health are where the research becomes most compelling. A 2015 survey of over 1,000 ASMR users found that 70% reported using ASMR specifically to manage depression, and 90% used it for stress relief. Those are striking numbers. A 2021 study published in PLOS One found that ASMR video viewing was associated with significant reductions in negative mood and increases in positive effects comparable to brief mindfulness interventions. Participants also reported decreased feelings of loneliness after watching. Chronic loneliness is now classified by public health officials as an epidemic affecting hundreds of millions of people globally. The fact that simulated social closeness, the kind delivered through an ASMR video, can measurably reduce that feeling even temporarily is not trivial. It suggests that the brain's social bonding circuits can be meaningfully activated without another human being physically present. That has profound implications for how we think about digital media, mental health intervention, and the future of therapeutic technology. Sleep research rounds out the picture. The same physiological signatures that ASMR produces, lowered heart rate, reduced cortisol, increased parasympathetic nervous system activation, are also the biological conditions required for sleep onset. It is not accidental that ASMR and sleep content have become almost synonymous on platforms like YouTube. The brain's transition from wakefulness to sleep requires a feeling of safety, and ASMR appears to manufacture that feeling with remarkable efficiency. Studies on ASMR and insomnia are still early, but preliminary data is promising. Individuals who use ASMR as a sleep aid consistently report faster sleep onset and longer sleep duration. Some researchers have proposed that ASMR could serve as a low-cost, accessible behavioral intervention for mild insomnia. Unlike medication, it carries no side effects. Unlike therapy, it requires no appointment. It is simply a video, a pair of headphones, and a nervous system primed to respond. What makes all of this remarkable is how recently we stumbled onto it. For most of human history, this kind of sensory comfort came exclusively through other people. Through lullabies sung by mothers, through hands on foreheads, through the quiet presence of someone who cared. In the 21st century, a microphone and a soft voice can replicate enough of that signal to move the needle on cortisol levels and loneliness scores. That should stop you for a moment. It means the brain is more responsive to symbolic social cues than anyone previously understood. ASMR is not magic, and it is not a replacement for genuine human connection. But it is a window into something deeply true about how the nervous system works, how profoundly social we are as a species, and how powerfully ancient circuits can be engaged through modern tools. The tingles you feel are not random. They are your brain recognizing something it has been waiting for since long before language existed. Safety. Presence. Care. The next time you put in your headphones and feel that wave move down your spine, you will know exactly what is happening. Your nucleus accumbens is lighting up. Your heart rate is dropping. Your cortisol is falling. Before you go, if you learned something valuable today, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Sleep Wave for a brand new video every single day. We will see you in the next one.